Hi everyone, I'm Miss Andrea and I'm here today to show you how we're going to make our back to school craft. Now, to get the kit for this craft, you can either call us to pick it up curbside or come in, just go to the front desk and ask one of the library staff members and we'll be happy to give you a kit. What we're going to be making today are these beautiful apple fall sun catchers. So we'll get started. All right, to get our craft started today, you need to make sure that you have the kit. Once you have the kit, inside, you should have a piece of the brown string, an apple-shaped cutout, 2 pieces or 2 sheets of the laminate, and then a little baggie with some tissue paper of different colors. And once you have those things laid out and ready to go, you're ready to begin. Now, some things you may need to have at home. You have a pair of scissors handy, hole puncher, and I have a little straightener here, but you could also use a ruler, or if you have a book, anything with a hard edge. All right, so let's get started. The first thing you want to do is take 1 piece of your laminate sheet, and you're just going to peel off the back side here where you see the lines and it has Demco. I'll give you a minute because sometimes it can be tricky. All right, once you have that peeled off, you want to make sure it's laying down so that the sticky side is facing up, so you can see it sticking to my finger there. All right, and then all you want to do is take your apple-shaped cutout, and then you want to lay it down right onto the laminate. You may need to tilt it or turn it, but you want to get it so that all of your apple, and I'll hold this up so you can see it a little better. You want to make sure that your apple is completely inside the sticky area. So you don't want any of this apple shape sticking out or sticking off the sheet of laminate, okay? So just like that. All right, the next part that we're gonna look at is actually decorating to make the inside. So this is where you're gonna need your little bag of tissue paper. So if you open that up and pull this out, and then you can design yours however you'd like. So I'm going to do just a little bit of different array of colors here. So now what you want to focus on is you really just want to fill in the piece inside of the apple. So you can see where you have this inside piece here. That's really where you want to get all the tissue paper. So you make sure all that's covered up. So when you're done, all you see inside your apple are the different colors. Okay, so if you take a look, I'm just going to lay mine down. It is okay if it overlaps a little with the outside of your apple because you will not see that part. So, and if you notice, I'm just going to lay my tissue paper down. It's okay again too if your tissue sheets overlap a little. And I just want to take it and fill in the center of my apple. We'll do a green one there. And one in the middle. Okay, so now as you can see, I've completely filled in the center of my apple shape. So you want to make sure that there's no sticky parts left inside the shape, just like that. All right. Now the next part that you want to do is you want to take your second sheet of laminate and go ahead and peel it off the back, just like you did with the first sheet, okay? Now, this time, instead of sticky side up, we're gonna put the sticky side down, all right? So if you see I have my apple here, you wanna make sure that this piece is laying so that the tissue paper side is up, so you can see the tissue paper where you stuck it down. And then all I wanna do is take the sticky side of my laminate and lay it flat down on top. Now, here's how you know if you've done this step right. You want to make sure that your apple is inside or in between the 2 sticky sides of your laminate. All right, so you shouldn't feel any stickiness. It should just be nice and glossy right there on either side. Okay, and then to make sure that you have it flattened nicely together. Now I have this little, what we call a bone here, but again, if you have a ruler, a book, anything with a harder flat edge, just take it and just kind of run it over your apple. So it'll get out any little wrinkles or any little air bubbles that are inside the laminate. All right, until you have it nice and flat. All right, the next part you will need your scissors for. So now all we're basically gonna do is cut out our apple shape. So I wanna cut around the outside of my black shape. So I'm gonna take this, take my scissors. See how I'm cutting around the outside of that black apple shape. All right, and then you can just kind of throw your extra laminate off to the side there. All right, so now I have my apple cut out. All right, now the next part, or the next piece that I want to add is my yarn piece, because this is how I'm going to hang my sun catcher. So I have a hole puncher. If you don't have a hole puncher at home, that's okay. You can also use tape. You can try glue if you have it, but I would recommend tape, because you can just simply take your string, lay the string down like that, and then put a piece of tape over it. And then that should hold it on so that you can hang your sun catcher, okay? But I have the hole puncher, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take it. If you see, here's my stem and here's my leaf part. I'm gonna go just below, punch it, and you can see I put it kind of right there where right in the center where the stem and the leaf meet, okay? And then all you want to do is slide your yarn or your piece of string through the hole. And then you're just going to tie it. You can tie it at the top. This one has a little loop knot that I put at the bottom and then one at the top as well. So that's completely up to you. But you're just going to put it through, tie it, and then there you go. There's your apple sun catcher. Thank you for joining me today for our back to school craft. Remember, if you need to get a kit for this craft or if you'd like to make one, again, call us. You can pick it up curbside, or if you come in, just ask one of our staff members at the main desk. And be sure to check our Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter account to see any upcoming crafts or any activities that we have going on. I'll see you next time.